How do we visualize Chibcha urban centers without ruins? Imagine trying to picture a city that was built mostly with wood, clay, and reeds, and has left no stone monuments behind. That's exactly what researchers face when they study the Chibcha, also called the Muisca, who lived in the highlands of what is now Colombia. Their settlements didn't leave large stone ruins like other ancient civilizations. So, how do we bring their cities back to life in our minds? First, scientists look at old stories and drawings from early explorers. These accounts describe how the Muisca built their homes and arranged their villages. They lived in small, scattered houses called boius or malocas. These were round structures made of wooden poles, clay walls, and conical reed roofs. The houses were often set around a central square, which was probably used for ceremonies and gatherings. The chief's house was usually in the middle, showing how social rank influenced the layout. Next, the landscape itself helps us imagine their urban centers. The Muisca chose high, dry spots to build their villages, avoiding floods. They surrounded their homes with farmland and hunting areas. Archaeologists find traces of enclosures with gates, and sometimes clusters of up to 100 houses. These patterns suggest they lived in small communities connected by roads and pathways, rather than huge cities made of stone. Cultural symbols and beliefs also guide our visualization. The Muisca believed in a universe made of earth, air, and water. Their art and monuments reflected this. For example, a famous sculpture called the Monumento a la Raza Chibcha in the town of Chia shows a triangle and circles, representing their cosmology. These symbols likely influenced how they designed their sacred spaces and community layouts, blending their spiritual beliefs with daily life. Artifacts like gold ornaments, ceramics, and sculptures tell us about their social structure and religious practices. High-status tombs and ceremonial objects suggest they had organized leadership and spiritual rituals. These elements would have been part of their settlements, with special areas for ceremonies and offerings. Modern tools like satellite images and ground surveys help us find faint signs of ancient habitation. These methods reveal old roads, terraces, and settlement outlines that are invisible to the naked. By studying these features, researchers can map out how the Chibcha organized their communities. So, visualizing Chibcha urban centers without ruins means imagining small, circular houses arranged around central plazas, set in elevated, well-chosen locations. Their villages reflected social hierarchy, spiritual beliefs, and agricultural life. Combining archaeological clues, historical descriptions, cultural symbols, and remote sensing allows us to reconstruct their world. This approach helps us appreciate the unique way the Chibcha built and organized their communities, even without the stone monuments that mark other ancient civilizations.